Greetings, Superintendent Woods. It's a pleasure to run into you here. I just heard the server say that you had 15 minutes to wait. So I was wondering if I could just have 5 of those minutes. I'd like to share some information with you. I'm a teacher in Cobb County Schools. I'm also a graduate student in a doctoral program. And I just wanted to talk to you about a couple of things that I've learned recently. Did you know that less than 60% of new teachers remain in the district after 5 years? I just think that is just something that we really need to do something about. We have to save education in Georgia and bring respect back to the field of teaching. And we have to, in essence, make teaching great again by fully funding teacher preparation programs, mentorship programs, and increasing teacher pay. I really think that's what we need. Because the thing is, we have a huge problem happening right now. We have a teacher shortage and we're not getting new teachers into the field. And our most vulnerable students are the ones affected. Students with disabilities, students who live in rural areas, low income students, students who are English language learners. And it's just urgent that we make sure that we have enough teachers to service the clientele that we have here in the state of Georgia. I'd want to improve school culture, decrease disruptions in the classroom, and provide equity to all of those learners. And what that will look like are schools that are thriving, students that are thriving, not having multiple different teachers. We're not going to have overcrowded classrooms if we do what I'm talking about with a policy like this. And it will help you as a superintendent because we will see that you are making an investment in Georgia and an impact that will affect our state in the future for years to come. If we were to implement the policy that I'm talking about, we will have paid teacher training. We will have mentorship programs for not just for new teachers, but for teachers already in the field as well. This is going to affect everything as far as school culture and morale. And in order to do all this, it's going to take money. We're going to have to spend some money. And Georgia has the money. We just have to repurpose it a bit. And we have to have supplemental opportunities for teachers to increase their salary, especially teachers that are working in STEM, special education, in rural areas, the ones working in our high poverty schools. We need to have retention bonuses for those early career teachers who remain after year 2 and then again after year 5. We need paid incentives for the teachers who cover other teachers' classes when they're out during the school day. We need to bring in overtime pay for teachers who are working extra outside of their contracted hours. They're working at home, they're working on weekends. We need to pay educators for that and bring respect back to the field. We need to have opportunities for teachers to have trainings, and we need to pay them for those trainings like we do in other areas in corporate America. So if we were to implement these types of policies, we wouldn't have a teacher shortage. We wouldn't have a problem retaining the educators that we do have. And there's evidence that by putting more money into education, giving more money to the teachers, we will be successful. Look at Cobb County Schools. Cobb County Schools made some radical changes with teacher raises and increases that right now we can look at from just a few short years ago, and we can see that the retention rates have improved in Cobb County Schools. And that's a fairly large district here in the state of Georgia, within the top 3 if I'm not mistaken. So that's why I think it's important that we do this throughout the whole state of Georgia. This will impact all educators in the state and truly make education great again. So by showing teachers the money, we will be successful. And I just would ask if you could join us at the next teacher town hall. It's going to be on January 14th. And I hope that you can support our policy to improve education by making sure we have fully funded statewide teacher programs for new teachers. We need mentorship for all teachers, again, fully funded and state mandated. And we have to increase teacher pay with incentives, with bonuses, and by paying teachers what they're worth, especially when they work after hours. Thank you for listening. It's been a pleasure talking to you.